Hey YouTube, it's Wisconsin Shoe Guy here. I want to talk to you a little bit today about shell Cordovan bloom. You can see there's some bloom here all around these shoes. These are Allen Edmonds Park Avenues, and just happens when you leave the shoes for a period of time. And so what we're going to do today is do a quick shell care routine. I'm not going to go through a very long process, but we're going to do this. I have 3 brushes here, and this is my cleaning brush, but I'm going to skip this because this is bloom. So this is boar hair, which I use to rough out the shell Cordovan. I have different colors for different color shell, but this is an Abbeyhorn brush. It's short boar hair, so it's rough. Then I have your typical horsehair brush here by Allen Edmonds. And then I have a goat hair shine brush, which is by Colonel, 1909, for shining at the end. So with shell, with the bloom like this, you just have to quickly clean it. With this, it basically rubs the oils that have come to the surface back into the shell Cordovan, and it just gets right in there and gets it over there. Of course, you still need to do your edge dressing, and you need to do your any kind of high shine wax that you want to apply. I don't apply shoe cream to shell Cordovan unless it's Cordovan cream, and I only use that in neutral because I like to see the natural patina of the shell. But occasionally, and I'll do it today real quick, I'll use the high shine wax. Shell doesn't absorb the same way as other leathers. It's not really a leather because it's not the skin, it's a membrane. So I try to make sure that it's I only use wax, but you can see here the big difference just from a little bit of brushing. So again, do the other one. You know, this is you know, you want to be as rough as you can be with your boar hair brush. It really brings out the shine when you do it later, because it's got all those oils coming to the surface, especially as you get to the joints and right around the lacing. You know, this is a really important part of the process. Now, I'm sure you've also heard people talk about using a deer bone. And before I do my horsehair brush, I want to show you what the deer bone is for. You can see here in the shell there's a small scratch, and shell scratches just like anything else, but it has such a high concentration of oils that a lot of times you can make the scratches go away. So I use a deer bone here, which I got from the Hanger Project, to be able to bring the scratches down a long way. Now, the scratch is obviously still there, but it is slowly and surely getting much better. Now, I have seen deer bone for sale coming out of Japan, where they actually, instead of just sanding it down like they did here, they actually file it down into like a point. And so you can use all 360 degrees of it. Where here, I've got some rough edges, and of course, like all of us, I have dogs, and my dogs got to the end of this and thought that was great fun. So I don't use that side of it anymore. So, but this actually, the oil that's in the deer bone itself helps bring out the oils in the shell as well, and helps do that. Now I use my horsehair brush, and you'll see very quickly. And I did not even take the laces off for this, just keeping it very quick. And I've recently done edge dressing, so it's not even necessary for these particular shoes. Okay, but as we continue to go through here, you'll see this is elevated significantly from where it was. We'll do the same thing here. You know, when you're brushing like this, it's a good time to inspect the shoes. Make sure that you look for any kind of scratches, anything like that. This is clearly the easiest time to see stuff because you're looking at your shoes a lot closer than you ever will. You know, I had actually shaved wax off the top of these with a knife and put color back into it. Actually, I didn't even put color back into it. I just used VSC over the top. So now I'm going to put some high shine wax on, and I like to do this with my hand. Not anything fancy. And just put it in little circular motions, and you don't have to spend a lot of time with it. The wax sits on the top, dries out, and you put some friction to heat it up, and you can get a nice gleam on the shoe. Allen Edmonds does not do a lot of heel caps on their cap toe Oxfords. It's in my mind, it's a weakness for Allen Edmonds. They certainly have some. I have a pair of Bond Street that has it, but the Park Avenue doesn't, and so it makes it a lot harder to shine the heels, and I usually just don't bother. So we've applied some high shine wax, and now I'll just go in and do a very, very quick buffing. Applying pressure. Pressure makes all the difference in the world when you're working with high shine wax. You just want to get in there, get on there, spread it around, make sure that you're heating it up. The heat from the friction makes all the difference in being able to bring out the shine. I can see that it's working because I'm getting a little bit of color off the leather. And I could put about 10 more coats of wax on this if I wanted to, but for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to bother. And see, just this is coming a lot better. And now I use my goat hair, and I'm able to get that to a real nice, not quite a mirror, but very close to a mirror shine. And this is just with one coat. Usually I'll put on like 10. So anyway, YouTube, I appreciate you taking the time to watch and hope you found it helpful. Catch you later.